Hey guys, Liquid here, and welcome to Let's Play Resident Evil Survivor Blind. This game contains scenographic. You can enjoy very realistic sound by setting the sound mode to stereo and using a pair of headphones. That's to me that's a two funny things to put together. Just your little graphic violence warning, and then right after that, be sure to wear a pair of headphones. Right, so let's just talk about just a little brief introduction before we get into the game. Okay, so this is Resident Evil Survivor. Obviously, it's blind, as most of my Resident Evil games are, meaning I've not played the game before. And all I really know about it is that it's a quote unquote light gun shooter that but I did test it out a little bit, and it's quite different from what I understand most light gun shooters to be, because it's not on rails. Like you're actually, walking around like it's sort of like a first-person shooter. The one thing I noticed here, these menus here. Obviously, we won't really be in these menus that much, but they're like inverted, where when I hit left, this is what happens. Because I guess it's you're making the circle go around. But minor thing, but it was something that I noticed a bit strange. So you have normal and easy, which I'll go with normal, I guess.
Resident Evil.
Resident Evil. And I've heard this game's very short. Like, a couple hours long only.
A disaster struck the quiet Midwestern residents of Raccoon City. An uncontrollable outbreak of the Umbrella-created T-virus transformed the city into an inescapable death trap. To stop the outbreak from spreading, Umbrella Incorporated was forced to wipe out the entire city. However, this was not the only location where an outbreak occurred.
So I guess we're same time as Resident Evil 1, but different events. And so the brief research that I did into this, apparently in Japan, this was actually released with a light gun, but apparently the light gun wasn't ever released in America. Oh dear. The heck? Not sure what I just saw. And so I believe this is our character. Just your average fella. If you've ever seen Breaking Bad, he reminds me of Todd from Breaking Bad. My head aches and I can't remember anything. My only hope is this gun. I must remember. I must survive. And
Where am I? Oh. I don't remember anything. Who am I?
That's unfortunate. So our fella's got complete amnesia. Right. So if we can hold R1 and aim our gun. which the aim is quite nice. Like it's not spazzy. Like I remember when I did my Police Knots Let's Play, I remember the aiming during the shooting sections wasn't really very. But it seems all right here. We've got apparently our handgun is infinite ammo, which is very nice. But I'm not. Is it? Because have infinite handgun bullets, but handgun A has 17. And when I tested this out, I remember that saying 6. Because I like I said, I did like just like play a little bit just to make sure it worked. So what? Did that say? Okay, Glock 7. Maybe I was just misremembering. Um, it's a small lightweight gun which is made from plastic and famous for its stability. You can walk in all directions like an FPS. Anything in these boxes? One thing I couldn't figure out was how to reload. Like you do seem to reload automatically if you run out of ammo, but I'm not sure if you can just. Not sure if you can just like reload automatically. And another one weird thing I found was instead of in most Resident Evil games, you know, you have to like select things, but here you just walk up right to the door and it automatically opens, which seems like a minor, like a small thing, but once you've played a lot of Resident Evil, that is actually kind of a weird thing, just to be able to walk up to the door. Here's the fella that we saw crash.
You look familiar, but um, but I just can't remember.
The name Ark Thompson is carved.
Thompson, huh? Though I can't remember anything, I know that this was no way for anyone to die.
No way for anyone to die. Hello, buddy. Okay, it actually reloaded us. Those swinging heads are difficult to avoid. Like there, I didn't even, you know, press a button to pick it up. Like he just picked it up automatically when you walked over him. So when I was testing this out, you know, I did see this little cutscene of finding this guy, but obviously I had skipped the intro cutscene, so I didn't know who he was. So now I know who he was. Or I know that he was a fellow that fell out of a helicopter. Doesn't really tell me too much though. Cave something? Oh, hello. Did you fall down, buddy? Wonder what weapons we'll get. Like, how far this game will go. Like, will we be fighting, like, you know, tyrants and whatnot? Oh, herb. Can't have your Resident Evil without your herbs. Oh, so we can actually run as well. So I'm actually gonna go back out, because I believe there was actually another door we could have gone in. What? So when I was testing this out, I had like gone into like a certain door and gotten like a piece of a clock, and then like stopped it there. Can I strafe it all? Does not seem so. Umbrella. An old movie screen is hung here. Infinite ammo for the handgun honestly really does make me feel happy just about everything with this, because so often in Resident Evil there's so much stress caused by trying to conserve ammo and whatnot. What? You can press L1 to like lock onto enemies, not lock onto them, but turn to where they are. Oh gosh. That was some close. I wonder if that's a thing here, that enemies respawn. So I'm not sure how like, you know, successful or like popular this game was, but you know, in the modern day we've pros. It spawned you know, you have Umbrella Chronicles, and I think Dark Side Chronicles, which I believe were for the Wii. It's where like I'm not sure if they're like this or if they're like actual on-rail shooters, but as I understand, they were very popular. Is this the projector? A used projector, there's no film in it. See what these posters have to say. Now, Reveal Blanche? Noir? Goat? I don't know. One downside to this whole sort of like sensitive thing of not actually clicking on things to select them, it's like you might not realize that you've missed something. Like you know, in another Resident Evil, if I pressed, you know, A to select this locker, it would open it. But here I've actually got to walk up to it, so it's like you kind of have to know what to walk up to, if that makes sense. Obtain the report on destroyed Raccoon City. After the destruction report. August 5th, 1998. Report from the UBCS member, Part 1. The biohazard that occurred on May 11th at Lord Spencer's mansion and biochemical laboratory ended on July 25th when members of the STARS team destroyed the entire facility. As of August 5th, 1998, there are no signs of viral leakage in the surrounding area. However, we must continue to monitor the area with extreme caution. Our secret operative Albert Wesker is MIA and is presumed dead. However, we have just received information that Jill Valentine and Chris Redfield are preparing to report the incident to the press and their police chief. I request that this matter be addressed with the utmost urgency. UBCS Commander Nikolai Ingenovife. Another one. Part 2. At this moment I am in the clock tower situated above Raccoon City. The city is overrun with zombies. It is safe to say that Raccoon City has been completely destroyed due to the biohazard. This situation is different from the accidental biohazard in the mansion. We suspect that it was intentionally caused by one of our company's researchers, Dr. William Birkin, the creator of both the T and G virus. I have researched both biohazard incidents and noticed that two issues need to be addressed immediately. The security of the virus stored in our worldwide facilities must be improved. Also, we need to re-educate our workers. Biological weapon viruses will surely become our primary product, so they should be handled as such. All personnel should take extreme care not to allow any more biohazards to happen. We've had extreme difficulty collecting the sample data for the T virus contamination and tactical data regarding the BOW. The new BOW we call Nemesis was more ferocious and intelligent than we had expected. As a result, many UBCS members sent to the area have been sacrificed in the process of collecting combat data. I expect the researchers to analyze the combat data and use it to develop an even more evolved ultimate BOW. UBCS Commander Nikolai Genoviev. So that was quite a lot to take in, but it did answer, because I actually wasn't sure when this game came out. I didn't look that up. So because it does mention, G virus and Nemesis and whatnot, so this was actually kind of a later entry. I actually bit my tongue there, but it didn't actually hurt that much. Is there anything? Oh, hello, buddy. Actually, the time's getting a little bit high, so I think I'm gonna call the video there, folks. And next time we'll explore this projector place, projection studio. I don't know what you call it. The projectionist booth. But till next time, folks. That's been some Resident Evil Survivor. Hope you enjoyed and look it out.